Excuse me, can you help me?
Oh my god, he is big in VR.
Where the hell did he go?
I agree, Henry. Where the hell did he go? Ha ha ha. Okay, hello everybody. We're yeah. Dear Henry, it seems like a lifetime since we worked on cartoons together. 30 years really slips away, doesn't it? If you're back in town, come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. Your best pal, Joey Drew. Okay, so, just to let you guys know, I have played through chapters 1, 2, and 3, technically, of Bendy and the Ink Machine. I have not played at all through chapter 4 or chapter 5. I'm also interested to see how this runs so
All
far.
right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what you wanted me to see.
Alright, so, yeah, welcome to Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is chapter 1, obviously. I'm actually quite surprised by how well my PC is running this right now. In fact, I'm so surprised that I think we may be able to afford to turn both of these on. So far it looks to be fine now.
This lift could use a few dry cells.
This lift could use a few dry cells. So we're gonna grab those two, plop them in over
Let's see what you're
there.
hiding down there, old friend.
The only thing I really wish would be a thing about this VR mod or VR port or whatever about this is if I could grab this, but unfortunately I can't. I can only fake grab it. I can just like press it and it works. I mean, it's fine, but you know.
How do I get this to work?
Locate and place the objects. So first, oh, who put this here?
This here?
I forgot about that actually.
Oh my god.
Joey, what were you
What
doing?
were you doing?
Give me that. Let's go this way. We need to get over to Henry's office.
At this point, I don't get what Joey's plan is for this company. The animations sure aren't being finished on time anymore, and I simply don't see why we need this machine. It's noisy, it's messy, and
Yep. There's that there. Let me gulp with the gulp. That'll be important for later. Ha ha ha. I gotta turn around this way. That was slightly disorienting. But what I was going to say was I did play through Bendy and the Dark Revival already. But what I do really love about Bendy and the Ink Machine is this feeling of like desolation, or just the entire studio being desolate.
I better get overtime for this.
And you just don't have that same feeling whatsoever in Bendy and the Dark Revival. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, I do understand that they were trying to make like an actual finished game and not just have chapter 1 and 2.
Hey, here's my old desk. I wasted so much time in this chair.
And not just have like 1 and...
Looks like they knocked out a wall or two after I left.
I know, Henry.
Guess it took a few people to replace me.
I know, Henry. But like I was saying, I just kind of feel like they could have... Bendy and the Dark Revival feels a lot to me like a open world game, whereas Bendy and the Ink Machine feels to me a lot more like a... I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's hard, honestly. I know it's not. I know that's not all of them. I know I need to go back to the Ink Machine for the gear. It's like literally the 4th time I played through chapter 1 in a week. So, because I did try to record chapter 1 yesterday, but it didn't.
Okay, that's all of them.
It didn't quite work out. I was using a AI like frame interpolating software because my PC isn't really that good for VR. I have a GTX graphics card, 1650.
Now I just need to get the ink flowing somehow.
Which
Should
by
be
no
switch
mean...
around here somewhere. Then I can start up the main power.
Yeah, I know Henry. And the GTX 1650 is by no means, like, horrible, like, don't get me wrong, but it was not meant for VR whatsoever. Am I going the right way? I think I am. Ah, fuck, yeah, because that happens. And then that starts playing, I turn that. Oh no, a leaf! And then it's just floating here. And then this is where the game, well, not really, but you know, this is where the game starts to get slightly spooky. It was more just like creepy / uneasy most of the time. But I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go that way. This is where the game actually starts to get slightly unsettling. Because Chapter 1 is more just about creepiness factor rather than actual horror. I mean, the whole game isn't really, like, horror, big horror, but, you know. And then I would turn the brightness down here. I would turn the brightness down, but... wait. This way, okay, never mind. I would turn the brightness down, but, hold on. Before I start running from Bendy, I need to make sure my cords are... Okay, they're good now. I would turn the brightness down a little bit more, but I can't because YouTube compression is a bitch. Okay, I also, before I get jump scared here, I'm not just buying time. I'm not just buying time, I swear. Before I get jump scared here, the VR mod that I'm doing just got its public release, I think in like November or something of last year. I'll put it up on screen or whatever. But it just got its official 1.0 public release a few months ago. And it just got an update like 4 days ago from time of recording. So it said as part of the changelog, cutscenes and stuff having to do with like camera flying and flopping over like I'm about to do shouldn't happen because that's kind of disorienting in VR. But we're gonna see. So, Bendy time. Okay, they didn't do anything. So, yeah, that was... Yeah. I gotta say, I love this fight and chase sequence. Bendy's not behind me, actually. I don't think. And then this I'm interested about. But anyway, so both of those I don't really understand, but it's very disorienting when you're in VR. Not very, I guess, because I don't really have motion sickness that much. But it's kind of disorienting in VR when you're falling down going into Chapter 2 area, as I call this place, although this is still technically Chapter 1. It's kind of disorienting. Like falling down here when in real life you're just standing. Also, my hands, they're so effing black that you legit, like, I'm sure on YouTube this will look even worse, but like I physically cannot tell what's my hands and what's ink. And I thought that's what these were supposed to be at first, was ink. But I go into the light and no, they're full-fledged like human hands. It's not like I'm wearing gloves or anything. These are full-fledged human hands. They're like, look, they're just like black hands, which I don't really like because it's not really accurate. Also, it's motion controls for the axe, so I actually swing it. Although I really hate where it is put Cause like, oh, it's smooth turn. Okay, whatever. I really don't like the place they put it on my arm because my actual hand, like in real life, is right here. Also, that's weird. This renders on top. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. But this is on top. Like my actual hand is right here, so it's at a very, very weird spot. I would have liked for the axe, like the swinging, to be like down here, but. Whatever. Let's. Also, yeah, you can do that. You can go break. Be gone. Dead. Destroyed. Be gone. Destruction. I gotta turn around because my cable. Oh boy. This is also kind of weird VR. Whoa. Alright, that's going to wrap up Chapter 1. Thank you guys for watching, and I will be back in a week or so with Chapter 2. And I'll keep recording after that. Thanks for watching!